Mel B reflects on 1998's confrontation with Sean Diddy Combs amid legal troubles, a detailed look back at a pivotal moment. Former Spice Girls member Melanie Brown, known to millions of fans as Mel B or Scary Spice, has always been a beacon of confidence, boldness, and unapologetic individuality. Whether through her rise to stardom with one of the world's most successful girl groups, her subsequent solo career, or her larger-than-life personality, Mel has earned a reputation for being tough and unrelenting. However, her memoir, Brutally Honest, which explores the raw and unvarnished truth of her personal and professional life, sheds light on a moment that challenged even her steely exterior. In the memoir, Mel B revisits a troubling encounter from the 1998 MOBO, Music of Black Origin Awards in London, a night that should have marked a celebratory high in her career, as she hosted the prestigious event, but instead left her dealing with a confrontation with music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The altercation became a defining moment, a testament to the professional and personal challenges faced by women, especially women of color, in an industry dominated by powerful men. This incident took place during a critical point in both Mel B's career and Diddy's rise in the music industry, and the fallout from it would stay with Mel for years to come. The setting: the MOBO Awards and the pressure to perform. The MOBO Awards, established to recognize black music and culture, was already a monumental event in the UK by the late 1990s. The ceremony brought together artists from across the music industry, R&B, hip-hop, pop, and more, and was watched by millions of viewers. Mel B, then one of the biggest stars in the world as part of the Spice Girls, was invited to host the event, which was a huge honor and a major step in her journey as a solo artist. It was a night that could have cemented her reputation as a dynamic entertainer, showcasing her ability to host, perform, and deliver a great show. However, Mel's experience at the 1998 MOBOs was marred by a dramatic confrontation with Diddy, who, at the time, was gaining more prominence as the founder of Bad Boy Records. Diddy's reputation for being a driven, sometimes overbearing figure in the music industry was already well established. What happened during that particular evening would not only have lasting professional implications for Mel B, but it would also contribute to her memoir, where she bravely opened up about the toll the incident took on her mental health. The conflict, Diddy's disruption and disrespect. The tension began during rehearsals for the event. Mel B had a tightly scheduled time to prepare for the show, as she was expected to both host the awards and perform. But Diddy, who was also slated to perform, arrived with a large entourage and requested more rehearsal time that was already allocated to Mel. His arrival was both unannounced and disruptive, forcing her to wait while he took up valuable time, and the clock was ticking down to showtime. It wasn't just the disruption that bothered me. It was the sheer audacity, Mel recalled in her memoir. I had to perform my own song and then host the entire show, and here he was, demanding more and more time, even though I had clear time slots. The pressure was on me, and all I could think was, how dare he? Despite her initial attempts to remain calm, Mel B realized that she had to take matters into her own hands if she was going to have time to rehearse. Diddy's lack of awareness about her own professional needs seemed to be an illustration of the power imbalances she had faced throughout her career. As the minutes passed, Mel became more and more frustrated. People think I'm so tough, and to some degree I am, Mel explained, but even I have my limits. That night, Sean P. Diddy Combs pushed those limits. He wouldn't get off the stage to let me start my rehearsals. The arrogance was just too much. I had a job to do, and I needed to do it right. As rehearsals continued to be delayed, Mel B could feel the pressure mounting, not just from Diddy's actions, but from the looming responsibility of the live event, where everything had to go according to plan. Time was running out. With less than an hour left before the doors were set to open for the live audience, Mel, who was known for her no-nonsense attitude, decided she had had enough. The confrontation, Mel B takes control. Determined not to let Diddy's actions prevent her from fulfilling her duties, Mel B confronted him directly. I marched out toward him, she recalled, describing how she made her way across the stage, her frustration boiling over. No, I need to rehearse my song now, I said. walking up to him and his entourage. There was no room for negotiation anymore. I couldn't afford to let him keep pushing me around. The directness of her confrontation highlighted both her resilience and her commitment to her role as the host of the prestigious event. But as the exchange escalated, Diddy, apparently feeling challenged, responded harshly. According to Mel, he referred to her publicly as a B, a remark that stung not just because of its public nature, but because of the way it underscored the gender and power dynamics at play. For Mel B, this was not just a personal insult, but a professional affront. As a woman in a male-dominated industry, this kind of verbal abuse was all too familiar, but still painful nonetheless. It was a moment of absolute disrespect, Mel reflected. It was a reminder of how women in this industry are often treated. I wasn't just being tough. I was being treated as though my voice didn't matter. The aftermath: Diddy's attempt at reconciliation and Mel's rejection. Following the altercation, Diddy, likely realizing the gravity of the situation, attempted to offer an olive branch. He sent Mel a jacket with his signature as a form of apology. However, for Mel, the gesture felt hollow and insincere. A jacket can't undo what happened. You can't just try to buy your way out of a situation like that, she wrote in Brutally Honest. I didn't need a jacket. What I needed was a real apology, one that acknowledged the way I had been treated and the emotional toll it took. While Diddy's apology fell flat, Mel B continued with her hosting duties that evening. Despite the behind-the-scenes drama, she handled her responsibilities with professionalism, managing to maintain the energy and excitement of the event in front of a live audience. Her performance as host that evening earned praise, and the following year she was invited back to host the awards again, proving that her strength and resilience had triumphed over the adversity of that night. A larger reflection: gender, power, and accountability in the industry. Mel B's confrontation with Diddy reveals a deeper issue, one that continues to pervade the entertainment industry. Gender dynamics, power imbalances, and the lack of respect afforded to women in high-pressure environments like the entertainment industry are themes that still need to be addressed. Mel B's candid recollections in her memoir offer insight into these struggles, highlighting the emotional toll they take on women in the industry. Women are expected to play nice, to take things with a smile and just get on with it, she noted. But when we do stand up for ourselves, we're labeled as difficult, emotional, or worse. It's a pattern that's repeated again and again in every corner of this industry. In the years following the incident, Mel's career continued to flourish. However, the scars of that evening remained, particularly in the form of the emotional toll it took on her mental health. It wasn't just about the time I lost, it was about the treatment I received, she reflected. It was about how people in power can sometimes just ignore you, especially when you're a woman. Diddy's legal troubles and the relevance of the past. As Mel B's memoir gained attention, Diddy's personal and legal troubles came to the forefront. The rapper and mogul, who had built an empire through his label and other business ventures, found himself facing a series of lawsuits and allegations, including accusations of sex trafficking and racketeering. These legal troubles shed new light on his past behavior, prompting some to reassess the nature of his relationships with women in the industry. Mel B's story serves as a reminder of the importance of holding powerful figures accountable for their actions. The allegations against Diddy now reflect a broader pattern of abusive behavior that has been prevalent in the industry. As Mel's story is revisited, it becomes clear that the struggle for respect, equality, and fairness for women in entertainment is ongoing. Conclusion: strength, resilience, and moving forward. In revisiting the 1998 MOBO Awards confrontation, Mel B has not only highlighted a personal experience, but also contributed to a larger conversation about respect, power, and accountability in the entertainment industry. Her willingness to share her story and confront the challenges she faced is a testament to her strength and resilience. While the fallout from that night left a scar, it also reinforced Mel B's determination to speak her truth, stand up for herself, and pave the way for future generations of women in the entertainment industry. Her journey continues to inspire others to demand better, to challenge the status quo, and to never back down in the face of adversity. As for Diddy, his legal troubles remain ongoing, with significant implications for his legacy and career. His past actions are now under intense scrutiny, and the need for accountability has never been more urgent. Mel B's story serves as an essential chapter in the ongoing fight for justice, respect, and equality in the entertainment world and beyond.